Hey, what's up everyone? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids. Today we're looking at this, which is the Aukey Power Zeus, and this is a power bank, 518 watt hours, so you can charge up your gear when the power is down. Right now it's the end of February 2020 in Texas. In the US, they're still dealing with the ramifications of some pretty major winter weather. In recent history in California, there were these massive wildfires that drove people out of their houses, so emergency situations do happen. If you follow my channel regularly, you know I'm all about wilderness survival. So yes, you should know how to make shelter and do bow drill fires, use a fire steel, all that stuff. But for the majority of us, if we get hit with a crisis situation like that, we're gonna hop in our car with our family and get out of town. And that's why this could be a great item. So charge up your phone, your iPad, a computer, whatever it might be. This thing I've used for quite a bit now, and this thing is awesome. I mean, you'll see some footage that I'll roll in of me charging up like phone, iPad, MP3 player, flashlight, a bunch of different things all at the same time. This gives you the option to charge gear when the power is out, which is a huge deal. Even just the phone, so you can get in touch with somebody and say, hey, I'm okay in this crisis situation. So let me tell you about this power bank, some of the details and features. We're going to talk about charging it. We're going to talk about solar panels you can also get for it as well. And we'll see if it fits into your system or your emergency preparedness. So let me start off by saying a lot of people are going to ask when it comes to any power bank is like, well, how much can it charge? How many items can it charge? It all depends on what you're using the power bank for. So if you're charging just cell phones, that's one thing. If you're charging a cell phone and 2 iPads and a computer, obviously that's going to be a different amount of power that you're using from the power bank. I gotta keep changing angles here because the sun is going down on me, but let me give you a sense of how long it takes to actually charge this thing up. So with your standard wall charger, you're looking at 9 hours. If you plug it into your cigarette lighter port in your car, you're looking at about 8 hours. And with the solar panels, you're looking at about 11 hours. So again, over 500 watt hours, and that's about how long it takes you to charge it. So we're looking at about 13.5 pounds or 6.1 kilograms as far as your weight. And you can recharge this thing from dead up to fully charged 500 times before the battery is shot. So that's obviously a long-term product that you're getting here. So what do you get with the Power Zeus 500 from Aukey? You're gonna get the instruction manual. They have it in English and I think Chinese as well. Let me double check. Yeah, I think it's English and Chinese. With mine, I got an extra 24 months of coverage, which you can see right there. You also get all the charging cords you need to charge it. So that's the one for in your car. And here's the one for charging it in your wall. It came at about, I would say 90, like 2% charge. So it didn't take a long time for me to charge it up and have it fully charged. You also get this little bag to store all the cords in. So what I want to do right now is actually I want to take it inside and show you what it looks like to charge a bunch of different gear at the same time. Yeah, I mean, I charged things for, as you'll see, you know, over an hour, and it didn't like just drain the battery completely. A lot of nice information on the display as you're actually charging things. Once I show you that, what I want to do is actually wait till tomorrow, because like I said, the sun is going down, and show you what it looks like to charge it using the solar panels. And in the meantime, we'll show you what it looks like to charge it up just plugging it into the wall. It's pretty standard. Plug it into the wall, plug it into the correct port here on the power bank, and it'll charge it up. As far as charging it using your standard outlet, you basically plug it into the wall like over here. And then you're going to plug this into here, and you'll see it's charging. All right, so here we are charging a couple items. I've got my iPad plugged in here. You can see it's going into the USB port right there. Over here, I'm charging a little battery pack for a vest, and you can see that's going into the normal plugs that are on the side. And you can see what's basically happening here on the front. I've got 100% power, nothing going in, and 25 watts of output at this point. As you can see, it dropped from 25 watts of output to 24. Also, when I pull this out here, you can see it drops down to 13. So it's obviously putting out less power. When I plug this back in here, over here, it's gonna bump back up. So it definitely is actually measuring how much output during the process of charging. All right, we've taken the charging to another level. So I have my Olight charging here. I actually have this phone that I'm using right now charging. I've got my daughter's MP3 player. I've got the iPad over here, and I've got the battery here. So obviously you can see that one's charging. Just to show you up in this corner, that's charging. You can see this one's charging, and this light is red down here. So that means that's charging. So we have 39 watts of output coming out of the battery right now. All right, so we've been charging like probably an hour and a half, and you can see now my flashlight is green, so that's fully charged. The MP3 player is fully charged, the battery is fully charged, and the iPad is at 96%. And we've dropped down to 86% of the battery left and got 21 watts of output right now. Okay, I have the solar panels set up, and as you can see, there's 4 of them. They're all linked together. You can see the wire down on the end there. That's plugged in basically to a port in the back of the solar panels, and now we're going to plug it into the power bank, and you're going to see that's going to start charging up the power bank. All right, here we go. Here's a quick look at the back of the solar panel. I do have it plugged in right there. This is a leg that basically helps the solar panel stand. There's one on this end, then one on the other end. And then this is the little, basically the connection center. And you've got a couple USB ports and then a USB-C if you want to charge directly out of the solar panel and not use it for charging the power bank. Just a quick look at the accessories that come with the solar panel. So you've got a couple carabiners, so you can actually hang the solar panel if you want to do that. Jumper cables, a bunch of different connecting options. So that plug that comes out of the solar panel, like the power port, you can plug it into different things. And then you've got another connecting option here as well. So lots of different ways to use that solar panel with the power bank and then without the power bank. And these do work together obviously as a combination, but you can also purchase them separately. All right, we're going to wrap up here. Let's talk about price. And let me just tell you, it's a little bit ironic that we're doing this video now because we've had a lot of wind in the past probably 4 or 5 days here in New Hampshire, and a lot of people have lost power. So just, you know, hands-on, right in front of you example of why having a backup power source would be great. So you're looking at about $450 for the power bank and about $200 for the solar panel. So not a cheap investment, definitely a bigger investment, but you know, it's an investment you're going to make and have for probably a lifetime. Again, you can use this separate from the solar panel and the solar panel separate from this. So they work together well and separately well. As I was working on this video, I reached out to Aukey to ask them some questions about this, and they said, hey, hold off because we've sold out of the power bank. Can you wait and release the video, you know, when the power bank is available? So at the time of this video, when it's being released, the power bank is available, but just to tell you that they have sold out. So I'm not trying to rush you to get one if you're not ready to make that decision, but obviously they're popular because a lot of people are buying them and they've been selling out. So they also have other products as far as like smaller power banks and other things as well, like, you know, the type you'd use to like carry in a backpack to charge up a cell phone, things like that. So check them out. They're online. I've got links down in the description section, so you can head over to Amazon if you want to check out more about their products or pick any of them up. And let's hear from you guys. What are some power sources that you go to or that you've used, or situations where you wish you had a power source? Leave a comment like that down below in the comment section. All right, guys, thanks as always for checking out the videos here on YouTube. Please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids if you haven't done so already. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out on Instagram, Tumblr, and Vero as well. More videos coming soon.